Hi again. In this tutorial, we'll talk about the data analysis and the AI tools. And I will give overview of essential tools using data analysis and the artificial intelligence. In the beginning, let us talk about the data analysis. What is the meaning of data analysis? Data analysis is the process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and modeling data to discover useful information. So the process of inspecting data is will be displayed in next slide. So here, inspecting, that means looking at the data row. Before I start working on data row, I have to check and examine the data. How? First, it is complete. That means the data is completed and there is no error. Are there as an error? If there is an errors or ambiguous, I have to work on it and correct it. And what is the pattern exist? So example, looking at the sales table to see missing value or strange number. The second one, cleaning, fixing the data. You correct or remove bad data. Removing duplicate data, not required. If there is a lot of duplicate data, I will not use it. I just remove the duplicate and keep a unique data. Filling missing value. Sometimes there is a data cells or columns. It's empty. The cell is empty and there's no value. There's no meaning. I have to handle this one and treat it by filling missing value. Fixing incorrect entries. I have to correct the entries. Example, the names, human names. It must be human names, not number, not animal's name. So the enter the data, it must be correct and actual and reflection the actual meaning. The car names, it must be cars names, model, manufacturer year, with the options, the type of car. You cannot say type of cars, bicycle. I cannot say that. It's incorrect. Example here, replacing empty age. Example, I have age cell in the data row field or removing repeated customers. Yeah, this is the example. Example, if I have, let's assume student ages. And in one of student, in his age, there is no data. So I have to find an optimal way to fill this empty data. Other example, I have a customer information which is already repeated in my data row multiple times. So no problem to remove the duplicate data and keep the unique one. In the next, transforming, preparing the data. That means you convert data into a useful format. This help make analysis easier. Example, converting text to number, grouping data, monthly sales, normalizing values. Example, turning January, February into number 1, 2, 3. It will make easier to use it in the code. This is transforming. I will not talk too much about this one because it's purely regarding for the formatting and technical coding. I will talk about this one in the next slide when we start talking about the Python, how we can make calculation, statistical calculation, how to use the logarithms, use Python coding in transforming the data and make the visualization in the Python. This will be more clear physically, and I will give several examples. For modeling, it means analyzing with logic or AI. You apply technique to find insights. This can include statistics, machine learning, predictive models. Example, predicting future sales using past data. In Python also, or in other tools, I can use a model. That model is mean logarithms. I have a logarithms. I can use these logarithms to read my data, make inspecting, and through this logarithm I can predict the future data and how it will be changed over the time. So this one modeling is very useful for statistics. If I have statistics task and the data row and I want to know exactly sum of data, I can use statistics. Machine learning is very useful also to use in calculation and to understand and to predict the future based on data I have it. There's a lot of things of this one also. It will be more clear when we are talking about this one in practical during the Python session. 5 point discover useful information. Final goal. You turn raw data into insight decision business action. This one, how is it? That means after I finish my data, I make it inspecting, I fix it, I already modeling. In the end, at the end, I will go to use one of the, we can use it the let's say BI data, or sorry, BI tools like Python, Power BI, Tableau, Equilex. I can use these tools to create a report, to create dashboard. This will be easier for the business management or top management to understand the situation of the engagement, sorry, of organization and company. It will be more easier also to predict how is the situation of the company or organization. It will be after like 6 months or 2 years based on some criteria I entered. So all these things also should be discussed later on when we start doing actual examples. Again, in next slide, with this one we talk about the artificial intelligence AI. AI enables machines to simulate human intelligence, including learning, reasoning, and decision making. We have here common the data analysis tools. Common data analysis tools like Excel, again I'm sorry for this, like Excel, SQL, Python, R, Power BI, Tableau. All this can be used to work with the data row. Excel. For what we are using Excel? Example, used for data cleaning, pivot tables, basic analysis, visualization. Then I have SQL database, used for querying database, data extraction, data manipulation, data aggregation. Also, all of this is difficult to talk about it now in this session because every one of these tools, it's like a huge task or a huge knowledge which need multiple sessions to explain exactly in details, like the SQL query, SQL schema, SQL security, SQL integration with the other application API. How is the SQL working? All these things will not be enough here in this session, but at least I'm given a brief about what the data analysis tools. Python, very powerful tool that we can use it for artificial intelligence and statistical and data analysis. Here we are using data analysis is the pandas and numpy is the library. Visualization, use it to create report and visualization. Also we can use it in machine learning. R programming, R programming is powerful in statistical analysis, also can be used for data visualization, research and academic work. And I have here Power BI and Tableau. Power BI is a Microsoft. Tableau is one of the company. It's a powerful company also. Tableau is a very friendly platform. Can be used to create a report and dashboards. Used for interactive dashboards, data visualization, business intelligence reporting. AI tools and framework. And here we are talking about the AI tools framework. TensorFlow, PyTorch, Scikit Keras. And here we are talking about the machine learning tools. For what we are using the machine learning tools: predictive modeling, classification, regression, clustering, and also deep learning tools used for image recognition. This is tools is used to understand the image, can read the image, can understand exactly what is the content of this image, can differentiate between the human and example animals, cars, whatever in the image. Can the machine learning or the AI can understand exactly what is already included in this image. NLP, natural language processing, a human language, neural network, and at the end, and also why these tools matter. Okay, these tools are very important because improve decision making, automate process, discover insights, enhance business strategy. Real world applications where we can use the AI and the data analysis. Healthcare in hospital, finance, example banking, marketing, example online shopping, supply chain, shipping company like Aramex or DHL, smart system, AI, machine learning. Conclusion: data analysis and AI tools are essential for modern organizations to stay competitive and data driven. As I said, I will not in this slide, we cannot talk about the data analysis in details in this slide, and we cannot talk about the AI also in details, as they are very huge fields. It need weeks and months to understand exactly the AI aspects, a framework, tools, what to use, how to use also. So, but for next slides, for next sessions, I will start to talk step by step about how we can use Python to read the data raw, and we'll show exactly how we can make inspecting for our data, how we can correct it, as we discussed in the previous slide. I will show in details how to read the data through Python, how to correct the data, how to fill the empty cells, how to convert the names or the text to number, how to use the logarithms, how to use the calculation statistical functions also to give us a real information. And I will give an actual and real examples. We'll give example about the stocks markets. We'll give example about the car manufacturers and other customers uh, experience in the market. This will be very useful, and I hope you are enjoying this watch. Thank you.